luckiest squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bears will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks offense will have the ball first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Still on his feet at the 45. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Recovers the fumble and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in, it's Clay. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line is set on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Gets it out quickly. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Go straight ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is a money play on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alson Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
So the Baylor Bears offense has the ball for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass on second down. The short hands, it's Shaw. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Tries to get it on the ground. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And this offense shows you right now they're willing to run their quarterback, run the option, and that spells trouble for this defense. Now you got to defend everybody. The quarterback's going to run, and he can pitch it. It makes it so hard to play defense. This offense has already got the head spinning on the defensive side of the football.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a spot in the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Across the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. It's now first and 10 from the 24-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Catch in the middle. It's Clay. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Ducks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Green. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. On the run, it's Turner. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. On the option. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bears send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the grab at the 10. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snares it outside. It's Skinner.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Ducks are on the move. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback may change this route. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Ducks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bears in the hurry-up. Creates a little room. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Turner. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shaw. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Shaw.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but that's going to be a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. The play action fake. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rossi. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll send the back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going over the top. Makes a grab right down the middle. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Catch in the middle. It's Green. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Watson. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. With the catch, it's Sutter. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Turner. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Watson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bears headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Now adjusting. Breaks into the open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Air Force dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss.
Past the first down marker and still running.
A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grab near the marker. It's Sutter. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. A first down for the offense. Looking for room. It's Clay. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Collier. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's a heat. Pulls it in. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Smashes it with the stiff arm. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. Here comes the option. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Has been extended.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Green.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
They'll try to pop the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Watson. Oh, he's got some space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Collier. Touchdown, Baylor! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Rivera. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Collier. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Bears moving quickly to the line. 3rd down play from the gun. Pulls it in, it's Turner. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Touchdown, Bears! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They'll get the two-point conversion, and now the lead is 14.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success,